I was filming for like 10 minutes discussing everything, and he says, I'm gonna cut your head off and put it on a duck. And put it on a duck. And then I look at the camera and it wasn't even filming.
All I know is if you spit that shit out, boy, but I shoot.
Okay. I'm Ayana and welcome to my channel. Today I want to have like a nice like little chit chat with you guys, but like no edits, minimal cuts, just strictly chatter, okay? Because I want to like kind of get things off my chest, things that I've endured and experienced in my academic career at this school that I am currently in. And like as an upcoming senior, I'm really nervous. I feel like a lot of seniors are excited and like ready for the next chapter, and I am too. I am completely excited for the next chapter of my life. But when I remember how bad junior year was, I refuse to have a repeat of that experience. I really do not want that experience at all again. If you guys knew the comments, the verbal aggressions, I'm gonna cut your head off and put it on a duck, and the sexualization I got against me, you would be like, what? Yeah. I would cry every day after leaving that institution. I really would cry. Okay, so I feel like every freshman that's enrolled into high school, they have a certain like anxiety or nervousness about them, and you're like, what's gonna happen? Am I gonna have friends? Are people gonna like me? So on and so forth. So can you imagine being a freshman in the cafeteria and you move one seat over to your left and the guy and his friends look over at you and he goes, F you then, but he actually cussed at you and you're looking like, what? And he says, I'm gonna cut your head off and put it on a duck. So freshman you is like, what? Because you moved one seat, freshman you moved one seat to the left and you're getting verbally attacked? Why? Is your ego that crushed because I moved a seat to the left? His friends are laughing, giggling, throwing slurs at me. And he's not done. He's not done. Of course he's not done. He has more to say. He goes, that's why you have no friends. That's why you're by yourself. Can I not wait for my friends to get out the lunch line and get their food? Because I prefer my own lunch from my house? Because I don't want cardboard pizza? I can't sit here and wait for them to get their meals and come back to me? And he says, your boyfriend doesn't love you. What boyfriend are you talking about? What? You do not know me. What man have you seen me walking around with at this school? No one. So what are you talking about? The insults he was throwing, the slurs, the giggling, the cutting my head off. Is it ever that serious because I moved one seat? It's kind of funny listening to it now because it's like, wait, what are you talking about? But as a freshman, you are nervous. I don't care what no one says. You are nervous a little bit. So when you hear such things, you're like, what? What are you talking about? I think like the amount of depression that I've gained from being in that institution should be like studied, because like I understand like how stressful junior year could be, but I'm not like that kind of person who has like a million clubs or a million sports or a million friends. So maybe like that could be like a factor, or probably is a factor of why my experience was so bad. The school is filthy. The school is disgusting. And like, you may think like my school is like poor or underfunded, and I agree with you. Maybe it is, because the way the building looks inside and outside, it's disgusting. They advertise themselves bigger and better, but it's not that. Imagine you're in the locker rooms and you see a puddle of piss, of dewy brown piss, that made the whole entire room stench up. It smelled terrible. So like that was fun. That was fun. Yeah, because you're changing for your class and you just smell pee. You smell urine. That's not even in a bathroom. It's not even a bathroom, mind you. It's a locker room with no toilets, no sinks, strictly lockers in a room. It's in the name. disgusting, and no one bats an eye. No one even looks over there. But I'm like, do you guys not see this? Do you guys not smell it? This is not okay. Or like, they had all the juniors testing in the gymnasium with ripped apart floors and ants in an ant infestation. Feet surrounded by ants in the very gymnasium that you're testing in. You're having juniors testing for a college level course in an ant infested room. What? Like, I feel like no one at the school is discussing how much it needs to be improved, because I feel like they lie. They always lie. During the summer, they always send parents emails. We're fixing the school air conditioning. We're fixing this. We come back next year. It looks the exact same. The power is out. The Wi-Fi is bad. The air is hot. They say one part of the school is cold, one part of the school is hot. What? So like, when I got noticed by the National Honor Society, you can imagine like how excited I was. Like, what? They want me in their club. They said I was pre-qualified. They said my GPA was right. They were saying all these things. My name was on the packet. And I remember like for the appeal for my second rejection, they said, how can I benefit their club? And that sentence really set me off really bad. Because I know it's a prestige club, I'm aware. How can I benefit you? How can you benefit me as a minority student in this racist building? The tons of Hispanic boys that say the N-word on a daily basis should be studied as well. And no one bats an eye. No one cares. And at homecoming, my hips were grabbed by a stranger, and I didn't even see who it was. Every day, my first period teacher would always say, oh, you're sick? It's probably because of the mold in the ceiling. That shouldn't be like a normal occurrence. Like, that shouldn't be like the first thing that comes to your mind is, oh, just a mold in the ceiling. Can we try and fix that, perhaps? Like, can we try and like better the school's air quality? But I'm not the perfect friend, perfect sister, or perfect person, but like, losing a bunch of friends is really hard. Whether it was because of their moving, relocation, no longer like really like seeing each other anymore because of like schedules and so on and so forth, or because of miscommunication, that it's just like, it's just another stress thrown onto you. That school needs to be done.